Why, hello there, Charles Techie Nerds. Yeah, today we are going to be doing a little hands-on walkthrough review, my opinions of the new Drobo S. Basically, it's a data robot, and you can put a bunch of internal hard drives in there, where it's, it's able to back up each other, and you take one drive out, put one drive back in. It's awesome. It makes life a lot easier, because as you can see, I have these hard drives, and I have several up in there, and external hard drives kind of get a little pricey, so internal drives are a lot cheaper. So that's why I was really interested on this thing, because I have a lot of HD footage. So you know what? For those people interested in this thing, I wanted to do this video. Also, the kind people at Drobo are allowing me to give away one free Drobo. I'm not being paid by Drobo. This is just my thoughts, my opinions on the product, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So just to let you guys know that this is an unbiased a review. Welcome to the world of Drobo. Let's first check out what we got. We got instructions. Charles Techie doesn't need instructions. No, I probably will. We got the cool little power supply, because without power that'd be sad. Right, what's this? More stuff? More packaging? More packaging? Oh, cables. Oh, this is actually cool. It comes with all the cables, so you don't actually have to buy cables. I was worried about that, actually. Well, I guess first things first, we should install the resources on the computer. What's really sweet is actually this stuff works for Mac and PC, so that's always that's definitely a plus. All right, install. Okay, so while that's finishing up, might as well insert the hard drives. Basically, I picked up two of the 2 terabyte Western Digital black hard drives. The reason why I got this is because it goes 7200 RPM. So if I'm like editing and things like that and I want really fast transfer, that's why I got these. I think on the Drobo website they recommend these as well. Go to their website, check it out before buying anything. And I obviously got the 2 terabytes just because hard drive space. Look, I can get 240 hours of HD, or 500,000 MP3s, or 400,000 photos. You know, just 400,000 photos. Installing this is actually pretty easy. Oh, you can do better? You can just do it? Fine, I'll let you do this. So yeah, it's very important to when you're messing, get out of my way. When you're messing with RAM or hard drives, that you don't have static. So I often touch aluminum, like since my computer is aluminum, I touch both my hands. So get discharge of any static, because you don't want that. That'd be bad. Why is my computer booting up? Okay, Zoe, I think you're full of static, so you might want to move. It's not food. I promise it's not food. Doesn't have 400,000 snacky snacks on it. Back off. I think you just pull this right off. Oh sweet, it's like magnets. That's awesome. So we just put this down right here. You could be held up by the, you're being held up by the power supply now. And then I think you just slide it right in. Alright, slide that over. Well, easy peasy. It's important that if you want this to actually save your data, that you start off with at least 2 drives. This bay is this is a 5 bay, so I can actually put 5 hard drives in there, and I don't think it matters about the size either. But if you're putting multiple ones in there, they recommend that you do about the same. So like I would, unless you're upgrading them. So like like all 2 terabytes or all 1 terabyte, or if you start off with 500 gigs and then you want to upgrade to 1 terabyte, you can do that gradually and phase out the other ones. Before we go any further, I kind of wanted to show you the structure that this thing. It's not cheap plastic. I mean, this is plastic right here, but this is metal. All right, Vanna.
I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I don't need to work out now.
All right, Vanna White.
Okay. Oh, it's heavy. It feels like a computer.
Yeah, it's like the same weight as the Mac Pro.
That's heavy.
So I just wanted to show you guys that, because a lot of people probably were curious if it was made of plastic, because I showed you the front part, but no, it's sturdy. All right, let's try to do this without knocking anything over again. Sweet. Put the little lid up the right way. Alright, excuse me, Marley. Gotta get back here. Alright, I'm not gonna show you guys how to plug in. I'm assuming you guys know how to plug in power. Just put the little BioShock guy up there. You can protect my data. This is why you never steal my data. I got a big daddy. Yeah, so here's a fun story. I have a Mac Pro, and I went to the Apple store to try to get an adapter for FireWire 800 to 400. And I was like, I need an adapter. And they're like, what kind of computer do you have? I'm like, I'm a Mac Pro, late 2008. And they're like, really? And you don't have one? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, that's weird, because all Mac Pros have had them. And I'm like, really? Since when? They're like, forever. And it was like this really awkward, kind of like you're an idiot type of thing. So thank you, Apple employees, making me feel like yeah, it was an idiot move. Right now I'm just stalling. I'm just buying time while I untwisty tie this stuff. Alright, well I followed the 3 easy steps. I installed it, inserted the drives, and connected the cables. Alright, now let's boot this baby up. Ooh, lighty. Now I guess we wait for it to discover itself. Beep, 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 boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. Computer noise. Alright, that's good. It registered that I have 2 of the 5 bays. Oh, sweet. So it comes up and shows me how much space is being used. Out of the 2 terabytes, I guess, you know, after partitioning it, so 1.81, and then probably, you know, the other drive will be used to back up to the other. We'll update it. That's good to know. Oh, yep, we have to format them. So I think I'm going to do this one because I think I remember that this has like a size limit. So if one of your files are like, I don't know, like 50 gigabytes, I think it's going to have a hard time reading it. So I'm going to do this, but it's going to depend on you guys. Yeah, I think 16 terabytes. I'll eventually get to that. What should we call this? What should we call this guy? I mean, he looks like a little robot. What should we call him? If you have any suggestions of what I should call him, just tell me in the comments, and I'll just reformat it with the best name. Mini Monster for now. The Mini Monster. It's pretty cool. You wouldn't mess with that. Format. Now that's what I like to hear. I think we are set up. Everything's formatted. We have the little Mini Monster here on the icon. We can just click that. And see, it comes up as a giant drive. Okay, so we put 2 terabytes in there, so a total of 4. And when you put them in there, when you install the hard drives, you're going to be wondering, like, for example, I put 4 terabytes in there, and as you can see, we have already 189 used space, so we have 178 free space. Now the reason is, since this is like a backup system, it's going to back up everything on this drive onto this drive automatically. So if you put 3 in there, it's going to grow your space, obviously. Wait, I thought I had 4 terabytes. You need a drive to actually back up your stuff, which is very important if you don't want to, lose anything. Because if you go on any of the other drives, like my video drive and things like that, if this drive fails, it's gone. But if I throw it on the Mini Monster, which is the Drobo, it'll back it up onto the other drive. So then, this is the coolest thing. This is why I was really interested on the Drobo. For example, like if one drive fails, right? All you would have to do is you would pop out the drive and pop in a new drive, and it would recognize itself. It would back up everything back onto the other drive and replace everything. It's really nice, so you're not constantly, because I mean, like I said, you have a hard drive here, several there. You're constantly having to back up and then back up a backup and the backup a backup a backup. This does it automatically. So that's the hardware right there. So I just want to show you some of the software stuff. So if you go into Advanced Controls, and they have a bunch of settings. Here's your data. You can show you what you have. You can go to the tools. You can do the spin down. So if you want the drives to, spin less, basically shut itself down, or suspend mode. You can rename your Drobo. This is where I'm going to rename it to what you guys want to call it. You can shut it down. It actually can send you like alerts to when something that, I don't know, something's important, or there's a critical error, or you might want to look at this type of thing. So that's really cool, really nifty, because if you're like me, I forget about those things, so having an alert is kind of nice. Oh, it's freaking raining. That's awesome. Yeah, it's raining, isn't it? And then the other thing that's really nice is that if I run out of space, like if I fill up, obviously the 1.78, just throw in another hard drive, it'll reconfigure itself, and then you'll have more space automatically. The daily videos alone, we have every raw file, as you can see right here. This is just 2011, we have 2009, we have 2010. Between all those, I don't even know how much footage, but now I'll be able to put it all on one little drive, or actually several drives, and it'll back itself up. So that's really cool, really nifty, and I just wanted to show you guys this, because actually the reason why I know about this is because of you guys telling me, hey, you should check this out, it's really cool. So now the fun part, how do I get one of these? So you can obviously get them at drobo.com, and have all the information, all the stuff I kind of talked about, probably even more thoroughly. I just wanted to show you guys more hands-on. But if you guys want a chance to win, the awesome people at Drobo are giving us a chance to allow one of the CTF-Xers a chance to win one of these things. So I was trying to think of a really fun way that we can incorporate it. It's going to require Twitter, so if you don't have a Twitter account, just go to twitter.com, sign up, make an account. After you make a Twitter account, or if you have one, make sure to follow twitter.com/Drobo and twitter.com/CharlesTrippy. This is so we can direct message the winner. If you're not following us, we won't be able to direct message you, and you won't be able to claim your prize. So that's why you have to follow both of our accounts. After you do that, you have to make a hashtag with hashtag Drobo save me. And what you have to do is you have to upload a photo using TwitPic, YFrog, whatever lockers, holding an external hard drive that you have, making a sad face. Like, that's my sad face. It's like, and TwitPic it with that hashtag. If you don't have an external hard drive, just print one out and then hold it. If you can't actually print something, just draw a hard drive and write hard drive on it and still make the sad face. So after you do that, we're gonna go through all the hashtags and make sure everyone did all the steps, and we'll announce a winner. So I'll put all the information, if this didn't make any sense, in the video description so you can read it. So I hope you guys had fun. Sorry, I hit an itch. I hope you had fun. I hope this was a good review, a little like walkthrough on how to save your data. Big thank you to Drobo for allowing me to test this out and potentially sending one of you guys a free Drobo robotic data saver. It was really nice of them. They didn't have to do that. All right, well, I'm gonna go back up my data. Good luck, guys. I will see you next time. It's raining.